Yeah. Shout out Kehlani. I'm late in the motherfucker. This old as shit, but we just still finna go to fucking Lord. Yeah, lately I've been medicating on my pain. I took a handful of some pills and I will never be the same. Feeling estranged from this reality. I prepare for the afterlife. I wrote a metaphor in seclusion like I'm a trotter that you working for the finer things to find a peace of mind. I focus on the bigger picture like getting better in time. I redefine configurations, my vivid imagination debated the regulations. I'm definitely dedicated. Collusion with indicators, delusionally infatuated with the fabrication of image. In my opinion, is my pen is defecated by putting pain that's a part of me inside a composition for compilations of poetry, exposing and disposing whatever people composing. Proponents of ignorance that they spreading, I will oppose. It's supposed to be something better, but at the moment I'm nothing. Disgusting my lack of knowledge, the consequence of procrastination. And if you want it, go and get it by yourself, motherfucker. I can tell you that's the truth. I've been living at the bottom in the bottle, trying to deal with all my problems. Suicidal, thinking nigga, what's the use? I don't have a single soul up in my life that's ever trying to conversate so I can speak and say the way I really feel. But instead I put the filter on the pain and I let it leak on the page. The last thought inside my mind is how do I get paid? Blowing your mind, I'm murder a line and taking my time. A reason to find the flow is sublime. We're giving you everything you ever wanted and felt that you really needed. I see my future is dark. I've been barking to find my sanity. I sit in isolation. I'm idle with no emotion. I'm hoping and being positive. I leave my destitution before the day that I'm posthumous and put inside the casket and buried a couple feet. So at the eulogy, they'll tell you that everything wasn't sweet. I'm terrified that I'll die as a man that's mentally weak. Love. Yeah.
I always wonder about why you let me go, why you let me walk up on out that door. We just went out for drinks. No. Then you took me home, walked me to my porch, where you turned me on. That night you told me that you heard it in the background. I just ended music, talking Mr. Soul Child. Said you were scared to come fuck with me, cause you see I'm chasing dreams, but that don't mean that I don't need no love, no love. So tonight you should go and take a chance where I could be everything you wanted, everything you wanted, boy. Don't let it get away, don't let it get away, don't let it
that I'll be fine if all of this was just a waste of time and I'm still alive. I look back and say I spent my hours wise, developed a plan, made up some goals, chasing the dream. Story I told was a tale of tenacity, telling you truths that I learned from depression and honest confession that life is about more than the check that you get from dollars like concessions. Hold up, stop it, flip it, rip it, nigga. Repetition is the only way that you could do it like me. I told you I'ma do it like nobody ever did it, maybe even like the legends that the people never seen. I study Machiavelli, I understand it's a process. My progress doper than a methamphetamine. Love. Loud, yeah. I am fatigued, I give it my all with the music. People do not recognize the passion I have for the craft. The effort I'm giving with every line that I write. A ridiculous life is affecting my content. All of the sins that was sit on my conscience. Insecurities that I am possessing. Why is my death in a constant obsession? I am reflecting, think about the life that I chose and the path of the young nigga moving on. And I've been down and out cause I was looking for the answer, but never really had no question. Tell me that I'm accepted, I'm getting sick and tired of rejection. I said I can't deal with the nonsense, the pain been constant. I wish I wasn't this depressed so I could deal with the stress. I feel at all times I'm debating what the fuck I'ma do with the cadence. I hope it is a weed nigga, I can take a D to the depths of your soul with a list of my goals that I can never attain, and you were taking it in vain. I tried to explain and giving you my pain. Take a listen to the record and tell me I'm insane with the way that I was raised. I swear that I've been trained, prepared to be alone. I pray that I can atone. I've been looking for the meaning of life with the voice in my head, trying to get it all right. I could never get the light when I felt that I needed it. Proceeded with my genius, conceiving this, the meanest shit. You will with pen and pain, and the second that a nigga pick up the pen, I guess it all depends upon the mood that I'm in and the mind state of which that I write this. Splitting my time as I redefine what it means, commended for my dedication. You never related, relaying my pain in the passages written on pages. The scripture for sinners, the sentence can save them. I give you the truth and it's never debated, degraded by hatred and giving your ignorant comment. Deceitful accomplice, the reason my love is abolished. Love, I'm writing a story that you couldn't fathom. Yeah, I'm giving a vision that you can't imagine. Yeah, do I wanna live is the question that I have been asking. All of the pain that I put in my lyrics, I wonder can anybody really grasp me, Lord? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Yeah, you wondering what is my thesis? Why am I lonely when people are phony? I felt like I needed someone to believe in, Lord. Tell me that you want the real shit and take a second to listen and you'll feel this. As I reminisce on my self-esteem that would evaporate in my adolescence. Turned introspective, felt so dejected I should use a noose as my newest necklace. I'ma set the scene from my wildest dreams, and I was headed for the valley of the shadow of death. I wanna be the motherfucker you define as the best, with a rhyme to a test, releasing all stress. I confess that I speak a life from my view, a deceiving disciple. The blood on the pew is stained, the white flag that you use for truth is all bets are off. There's no more illusions, and anyone that get a division is confusing. And what a nigga written, I wanted to infuse in my flows I'm using. Niggas are so clueless, blind to all facts, and don't know what truth is. I put it on wax and backtrack maneuver.